back to the show. Now, winter is a short few months away, but what does it mean for us during the second wave of COVID-19, seasonal flu, and the possibility of a third wave on its way? Now, we chat to an infectious disease specialist, Dr. Emile Reid, on how we can prepare for a COVID winter. Welcome back to the show, Doc.
Hello, guys. Nice to be here.
Absolutely. Now, Doctor, the days are getting shorter, the air is getting colder, and winter is slowly approaching. Now, how can winter affect COVID-19 virus?
Well, Palesa, the big question is, like with all other respiratory viruses, one is wondering whether COVID-19 is also seasonal. And we were made to believe that the SARS-CoV-2 virus will flourish during the winter and will disappear in the summer. And unfortunately, that wasn't true, because as we found, our second wave happened right in the middle of summer. We do, however, know that this virus definitely loves low temperatures and low humidity, but unfortunately not good news, because it means that we will definitely have COVID-19 during this winter as well.
Well, Doctor, COVID-19 during a flu season, how can the flu further add further risk to COVID-19?
Yeah.
Well, Nicole, I think people sometimes believe that the flu have disappeared in the last year. You are absolutely correct. Influenza kills about 10,000 people over the age of 5 on a yearly basis in South Africa, which is relatively small in comparison to the lives we lose because of COVID. Worldwide, between 3 and 6 million cases of severe of severe influenza is notified, with 300,000 to 700,000 deaths. So if one think back to 2020, with a hard lockdown, with people wearing masks, with people physically distancing, we actually almost saw influenza disappearing, meaning that the same mitigation strategies that works for COVID-19 also prevent us from developing influenza as well. The other problem, of course, was that schools were closed due to the lockdown, meaning that the super spreader of influenza, which is normally school-going children, could not go to school and therefore cannot spread the influenza virus.
Now, Dr. Emile, we are all soon expecting a third wave. So does winter add another layer of risk to this potential third wave?
Yes, it does. We are more indoors, we cuddle up, we live in small, poorly ventilated areas, windows are closed because it's cold. So obviously that creates the environment for especially viral diseases to be transmitted within our families and also to other people. And I think the most important thing for us is to stay in our own bubble and with our own family, because the more we gather and the more bubbles that gets together, the higher the risk of transmission. I've said that, and I've said it before, that the advent of the third wave depends highly on our people's behavior, whether we're going to delay it by adhering to the mitigation strategies, or whether we're going to prematurely ignite the third wave through not behaving in any way. The big thing is, though, with the next wave coinciding with winter and particularly respiratory virus season, I actually expect South Africa to have and experience a double whammy of both COVID-19 as well as influenza.
Very, very scary, Doctor, but information that we need to know and conversations we need to have.
Absolutely. I think the fear needs to be mitigated with the knowledge and information so that we can take the necessary precautions. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Doctor. It was always been a pleasure. I'm having you in the loft. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Now, Nicole, we said it in our previous conversation with the doc, and now we're saying it again. We're giving away money, people an opportunity to walk away with 5,000 Rand a week. Of course, we are gearing up to the next giveaway on Monday. I'm very excited about that.
Yes, and all you need to do is share your amazing survival stories. They can be crazy, they can be intense, but they just have to be real to you, right?
Absolutely, Mzansi. Now, do you have a survival story? Then we want to hear from you. From falling off a tree, a snake bite, or escaping your neighbor's crazy dog. We want to hear your story. Immuenza is giving away 5,000 Rand a week for 5 weeks. And all you have to do is to reply to the Immuenza competition post on the Afternoon Express Facebook page or Twitter page and tell us your survival story and what protected you using the hashtag Immuenza. Competition closes tonight, of course, at midnight, and terms and conditions can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za. Help support your immune system for your next big adventure with Immuenza.